Hello YouTubers, it's Travis. Welcome back. This is another fun brawl, and it's just good old-fashioned brawling with one of my favorite heroes, Zalua. I think this is one of the ones that I grasped early about like what makes this hero good, and it's just fun to kind of kick back, relax, and play a fun hero. I hope that you'll enjoy the brawl and that you'll consider subscribing to the YouTube. Just click that button and you'll get an alert when there's a new video, as well as help us grow. All right, enjoy slaying with Zell. Yeah, the game came from old Magic pros, right? Like LSV Raptor, Matt Place, Matt Nass. I guess they brought LSV in later. This is a pretty easy Zell, right? If what we've been talking about is correct, we want to be doing things early game. But I can try to play early game. I just wonder how I would have won that game. Well, I'd have had to pivot it fast. I win a lot of games on Zell. Let's stick with that. The only thing I can buy that would actually compete with Piper is this Humpty. This is crazy, but I'm doing it, and I'm locking for the Cindy in the upgrade. I've been taking more eggs on Zalua than I initially expected. I think Storybook Brawl has a lot to offer, and I'm really enjoying streaming it, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I really like the new Fates buff. I want to get in more Fates games. Also feels like, from my perspective, that this is basically the same as drafting, but I get a new set every month or 2 months instead of having to wait 3, because the patches are pretty recent. I don't want any of this. I want stats I can use now. I kind of also want that shrink spell. Yeah, I'm taking that too. I can get potentially both of those as well as more. I don't want to. I want to look at 3s. I was thinking it's a way to have insurance if something happens to the egg, and it is. But at the same time, I can just get a 3 and be fine. Like, the egg did its job. We're at 45 life. I don't like playing this risky with Zell, but I kind of think I need to. Because I can't get a full board here. So we may as well flip this into a 4 and see where we can go. I suspect we take a little bit of damage here, but we've got some life to give. Well, thank you for sticking around for Storybook Brawl, chap. I don't think so. I really don't like where dwarves are in this patch. It's the one comp I kind of don't want to get into. The Frog Prince would stabilize pretty hard, but I don't want to pay 5 gold for it. I'm not... Yeah, that's not a crazy idea, cutie. I'm gonna say I'm not that concerned about the tadpole flipping, but like, we may as well see if we can make it happen. So I think you're right. Cindy could be up front. Kind of awkward to buy, like, Spell and then buy these two. And yet, I think that's what I do. I also kind of don't care if the Woggle slays or not. It's just, like, this is not what I'm doing on Zell. It was just the best thing I could try that turn. It didn't work. That's fine. Let's win the fights, keep that life total high. And our hero power kicks in just 2 more shops. If we can stay there, we win the lobby. Well, I say we win the lobby. There's high rolls, there's low rolls. Welcome to Storybook Brawl. But taking Zell into level 4 and 5 and still having 45 health feels stupid. I don't know that we're beating this giant PP. We're not in fact beating this giant PP. But we're not taking that much. Like, I can take 5. It's even only 4, yeah. Okay, don't mind if I do. Okay, let's talk, Bad Moon. Okay, we are building ourselves into an interesting Slay comp. Is it a Slay comp that just wants to sell out of these 2 and buy the Vampire? Oh yeah, the frog's dying anyway. Yeah, it dies, you're right. I don't think I want that. I think I want to go into the next level and find something to do. We can still play it, like, it's fine. But it's a dead Froge. I wanted to cast the spell, obviously, for the Cindy progress and the Spellweaver progress. Like, I'm not actually looking to scale a Vampire on Zelua until late game. It's a Soul Tack. I like Soul Tacks. I don't like much of the rest of this. Still would really rather find like a mermaid, but okay, okay, okay. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. I get cheap. Oh man, I sold too much. I sold too much for it. But I guess I can fire this off since I'm locking the shop anyway. If this doesn't slay this turn, we'll just beat it. I do like Chupacabra with Bad Moon. That's a thing you can do. I haven't bumped into that jab, but I've been using the desktop thing that they let captains have. I wish they just released that for everybody. Their poly brings all the woggles to the yard, and they're like, it's better than mine. I got a Grim Soul. I need a minute to position this because I think currently I'm not supposed to want any of that to be played. We're probably supposed to be interested in this currently, which is reasonable to me. The wolf was the other thing I wanted because it's pretty dang good with the Queen of Farts. So let's do that for stabilization purposes. It's still getting played. I could buy it. Like, what am I looking for? Mostly more Choops and Grim Souls? That's what I want out of level 4? Yeah, I don't want to be buying level 3 things on level 4. Let's not do that. It's bad, okay? I did find something for us to do with our Polywoggle. We're going to get a lot of value out of it because we're going to eat it. And we'll just untap and go do level 5 things. Is this better? Because I think it is. Make sure that the Grim Soul is always triggering, always hitting the Chupacabra, scaling this for me, putting some attack on Mim who could probably use it, and I don't have to worry about this Vampire sucking up the buffs. Vampires suck. That's a joke because they're vampires. You got it? I didn't have to explain that one? Yeah, that was a big transition and learning point for me as I was getting involved in this game, is that you're not supposed to be playing your 2 and 3 drops in the end game comp. Like, sometimes eventually you can do it, but I don't want a Shoulder Fairies. Yeah, I want Baba Yaga and Lance a little if we're going to do Slay things. So let's go find them. I feel like I can do that on Zelua. It's 2 procs for the Spellweaver. Free Blessing of Athena, more or less. Hey, there's my Lance. I wanted this. Queen of Fart's going to be out of here in just a minute. And this will make Shoulder Fairies quite playable if I want to just grab it now. But I think the Baba Yaga is a little more important. Take a Mermaid and have it on everybody, but now that I've found the Lance, I kind of feel like I don't need that. It's an interesting way for me to scale the Spellweaver if I want to. I kind of want it. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with it long term, but this is a start. Yeah, it gives everything extra stats from Bad Moon, but it also means that, like, there's a couple different things I could proc, and I'd like to hit the Lance relatively quickly. That was not very nice. Oop. I do want another tube. We're out of these. What if this Soul Tag was a tube? It's not a tube. It is a Time Fly, which is awkward. That gets us pretty close to a Lance proc. Ah, there's my other Choop. Let's get rid of this and go ahead and pop it, and then we'll lock for the Grim Soul. I don't want the Time Fly popping in and screwing up my attack order. None of these are particularly great. But sure, I'll take a random spell. Yeah, I'm not huge on Lance. Well, the problem with Time Fly, Cutie, is we only get it for one turn, and I know I get the first attack, which will be the Grim Soul, which means the Time Fly will always go here, and it's just delaying my Slay creatures from attacking, which isn't what I want. I found some places where you can be pretty excited about Time Flies, but this build just doesn't want them. They're just getting in the way. All right, there's a plan happening here. It's a plan in need of one particular character, and that character is Baba Yaga. Where you at, girl? I don't need any of this. I don't need the fat dragon either. Just the Baba. I didn't pass one, did I? I had that happen in a game earlier today, Tim. It was pretty freaking cool. This is like way better than the Sport Bow, but it is literally a Baba Yaga waiting room. I think I'll just take this and play it for a turn. It's awkward on the other Grim Soul because I really don't want that to trigger, but I might still be able to cheese scale for a minute here. We'll find her. And if we don't, we'll just find a bunch of Yorms. So it was cool to get the Time Flies because I got it when she died, and then she just immediately summoned it. Swap. Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea. I have the highest attack one first. Good call. Queen of Flatulence. And they ain't never coming back. Let's find us that Baba Yaga. Don't mind the Grim Soul. She's not a prince. Oh, she is a princess. I could have taken that just to combine her, which is funny, and then cycled out of it. The problem is I'm pretty happy with these treasures. Baba Yaga. I kind of do want to be on the Neons too. I should have taken that. Rather than just getting a little too tunnel visioned here. Because there's still another level 5 that we want. It's not a good boy. I need something to play this turn. What's up, Scary? Yeah, I haven't played Magic in a long time. I can take this. Skip it. Jam the Sporko and the Wolf for this turn. Give me a minute, Scary, and if you want to get into it, we can talk. I want to finish this game, and this game has a timer. It's kind of difficult to talk while it's going, but I'll talk to you some about it. Because there may be some other people here who are wondering too. And I'm surprisingly doing okay today at this, which I dig. So we're still looking for Baba Yagas. That's basically it, eh? Baba Yagas and Neons. I should have bought the last Neon, and I didn't, and I'm bad and I feel bad, but it's okay. Yeah, they're going to be on wizard things. We'll take the fog. There's an Ashwood. That is a Lord's tree. You don't reckon we got time to do that, do you? Well, there's not a 6 I want is the problem. Nexus, thank you very much.
Back from staycation resubscription. Good to see everyone.
I hope things are well in your world, my friend. It's rough to keep whiffing on these. The shoulder fairies would be better than this. Just leave me with a bunch of gold I don't have anything to do with. Ah! I want this. We're gonna get it. Okay, okay. Whew. Well, if you get Yorm first, that's a really good combo. If you don't get Yorm first, it kind of sucks. So I don't want to buy the Echo Wood before I get the Yorm. First you get the Yorm, then you get the Echo Wood, then you get the win. Fair enough, Nexus. All right, you go here. You go here, you go here, you go here. You go here? Look at that cute little baby Lance. He's so tiny. Yeah, that was a quote I don't actually like. I realized once I started saying that that movie just hasn't aged well, and it was kind of bad. Hey look, it's literally all of the things we were interested in. Neat. We don't need Bad Moon anymore. Like, we just don't. I do still want to scale the Baba a little bit. I don't think I have these positioned exactly right. But I guess we'll figure it out. Figure it out! It works pretty well, as you will see. Observe. Behold the Yorm. And this had no extra power from the Chew and went from 0 to 85 in one turn. That's mighty fine. I like it. Lance is a bit superfluous. I'm kind of just rolling for interesting spells and more Yorms. Yeah, if Lance is superfluous, I'll just play the other Yorm. I'm Zell. I shouldn't be knighthooding, locking to knighthood Yorms. The problem with that is if I take it out, it ruins my shoulder fairies, right? But if I'm fine with its attack matching Baba Yaga, I can just do this. And I think I am. I don't need the treasure anymore. It's just kind of looking for Yorm in all the weird places. Oh, I did that backwards, didn't I? Oops. I meant to use it on the Chupacabra. Yeah, they're working on it, Sipa. It certainly could. But LSV said in the last... The other answer is we'll just get rid of the shoulder fairies. I don't need them right now. But he said in the last tournament report that they were going to do a Twitch overlay for the game. They just haven't done it yet. There's like this game, unlike some other games I could mention, is actually in early access. There's a lot of things coming for it that I'm excited about. And it's fun to be playing a game that I feel like has a lot of future. But yeah, you guys being able to hover over and read the cards is going to be huge. Because like there's cool combos and interactions, and if you can read them, you can tell. I definitely screwed up with that Beauty's Influence and feel kind of stupid because I've kind of made my own shoulder fairies unplayable right now. I don't need to Pigo a ghost. But it was actually secretly a ploy so that I could do this. And now that you've seen that, you know my true secret. Or that was always my plan. That was never not my plan. That was 100% what we were going for. Mermaid's going to be leaving in a little bit. I think I still like this. He's the big one. Let's do it. For now, no, I don't need the princess, but I don't have anything else to really put there. Ideally, another Baba Yaga eventually. For now, you can use something like hatball.com. Well, both of them gonna get pretty swole. It does. And this is kind of nutter butter right here. Boop. Yeah, this had 3 power when we started, remember? All right, Yorm. Come on in, buddy. I don't need these. I literally don't need them. I just kind of want to hit another Yorm. What were they on? What was PP on? Royals? It was 5 turns ago, but if they found a court wizard, I might care about it. Probably not, but I might. Really wanted another Yorm, but looks like Lance is back on the menu. It also means that we're definitely attacking first. But basically, I've just got 2 Evil Eyes and 1 Boots of Herman is what we're doing here. Time flies. I guess they're having fun. It will actually beat their boots, yeah. Which is really dumb. This game is deep, y'all. Behold my giant worm. It is large and wormy. Don't need you. How big we want to flex on Merlin? I probably shouldn't flex that hard, especially when I'm playing Zell. It's just silly. Be a grown up, be an adult. We could roll and find another Yorm, and I'd rather have that anyway. That's clearly not better than Lance right now. We're looking for Yorm. I would buy another Baba. and like a real good combat spell we would take. That takes out their backline Aeon from last time we saw them. And they had a lowered Sporko. So, alright. It's good enough. I'm going to swap these so that one can get buffed too. I shouldn't still be scaling when they're at 4 HP. But I have a problem. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, flexing with scaling the second Baba was probably a bit silly. I'm using it right now, Cutie. It's great. I would encourage anyone that plays Storybook Brawl to get the tracker and use it. It's amazing. That's how I knew that I wanted to use the smite against them. I don't have it showing on the screen because I think it's kind of ugly, but I'm definitely using it. There you go. That's a little bit better than our last one. I like it. We take these. And a big thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Paul, Punk, Hero, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Fasty, Rich, Brandon, John, and Jazzy. I appreciate y'all.